video. Don't even know if this is working properly. Don't know what's going on. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I didn't want it to go up on one of those portrait ones. It's gonna. There we go. Just wanted to talk about fibromyalgia and ME, really. I've had it for years and years and years. I don't know, 30, 40, 30 years, something like that. And I've never had any help apart from medication that has not helped. So this week I ended up in hospital again, and I was actually in the corridor for like 9 hours all night. Got took in by ambulance about, I think it was about around midnight. I took the dog out for a walk because one of my cats had lost her collar with a tracker on, and I was out looking for that. It's obviously been too hot in the day, so sorry I look so rough. I do. I feel like I used to look about 60 and now I look about 80. Oh, anyway, I'm going to carry on with this. Went out to look for my cat tracker, and I didn't find it. I hadn't walked that far, probably less than half a mile. It was just up the road, and I just collapsed. I didn't fall down or anything like that. I just, like, you lean against the wall, don't you? And you think, oh God, my energy's gone, and then you like slide down towards the floor, and I was like sat there. A couple cars stopped. Like, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I just really tired. And another car come and said, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, you know. And she said, no, you're not. She said, let's take you and your dog home. So, which was really nice of her. What an angel, eh? And she gave us a lift home, but then she called a welfare check on me. Which, nobody likes a welfare check, do they? But when you don't have anybody looking after you, what are you meant to do? You know, what are you meant to do? I mean, I could hardly stand up. Last week, I fell down the stairs backwards. They were more kind of worried about that and me banging my head and stuff. I fell out the bath backwards. Lucky enough, I landed on a bag of rubbish, and so that saved my head. But yeah, I was in the flaming corridor for like all night. Horrible. Horrible. I couldn't go to sleep or anything. And my animals were at home, like, by themselves. And also I was worried about them. I mean, what do you do when you don't have anybody? What the hell are you meant to do? you know, when the ambulance people come, the welfare check, it wasn't police, it was ambulance. And they said, they took my blood and they said, oh, your levels are all over the place, so we need to take you in. So I thought, oh, as long as I have to stay in long. And they said, no, it'll only be about an hour. So I thought, okay. So oh, I've got people talking to me. I didn't realise that. You have a swimming pool. Wish I did. Swimming is the best thing for fibro, I tell you. And ME. ME, you just like float around and it's flaring and just takes all the weight off your body. Fibro. River, will you get off there? Fibro is good, like, keep yourself moving, keep yourself moving. If you don't move, then you just completely seize up. And when you seize up, you're stuffed, basically. You get the old pins and needles and all that. So I do try and keep moving most of the time. Some days I have to stay in bed. River, what are you doing? But whenever I can, I move as much as possible. But anyway, I got taken into hospital. They said some of my blood results were a bit dodgy. Potassium, magnesium, I don't know, a couple of other things. Heart trace was a bit dodgy. My heart rate keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That's probably because my blood pressure's going up and down, up and down, up and down. They put me on new blood pressure tablets back along, and that was even worse. That just made it really low, and I mean low. And my, sorry, brain fog, my pulse was like at 40, and it's like, oh God, am I gonna die? And yes, and then the next thing, it's like, without doing anything, without actually moving, then it would go to like 120. And it's like, hell's going on? Anyway, back along, I went to the doctor to talk to him about it, and I got the usual thing, didn't I? After all these years, after all these fucking years, sorry to swear, it just makes me so mad. After all these years, it's all in the head. It's all in the head, he said. Is it hell? Is it hell? I mean, if I can't put one foot in front of the other, how is it in my head? How is it in my head? I mean, yeah, I guess it could be in my brain, but definitely not imagining it. And I'm so fed up of life, doing everything so slowly in case I thought, I mean, honestly, if I could, I'd show you all the pictures of my black eyes and all that. I've had black eye on this one, black eye on that one. I had bruises all over my shoulders, which are gone now, all over my hips, my legs. My knees keep swelling up. I can't actually lift my legs in the air. And anyway, after all that, they did these tests, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're not going to do a head scan now. And I'm like, what if it's like dementia? Why do I keep like... I know I didn't pass out this time, but have passed out lots of times and fallen over And usually I don't call an ambulance because I know what's going to happen. They take you in by ambulance and they say, bye-bye, you can go home now. And it's like, well, how am I meant to get home? Oh, we'll call you a taxi. Oh, that's really nice of you, thank you. So you call a taxi and they say, how much is it to go from here to there? Oh, it's about 40 quid. Yeah, right. As if I can afford that, you know? And lucky enough, the other day, there was a guy, he was coming to where I live, to the hospital, because he had to wait 10 hours to have his arm looked at. And he said, oh, I'm going that way, I'll give you a lift. And then I thought, you know, because they go on about stranger danger, don't they? Stranger danger. You know, especially when you get older, stranger danger, no, 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 you know. And I thought, it's either getting in this car with this guy that I don't know, or how else do I get home? I've got 3 boys. 2 of them are at work, 1 of them lives miles away. And how else was I going to get home? I thought, well, if I don't accept this lift off this man that I don't know, then I could be up there all day, all night and all day, and my animals were here by themselves. And this has been going on for so long, like pains in my chest, pains in my back, everywhere, everywhere. But they never do any checks. You go in and they put these bloody ECG things, ding, 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 and you get these sticker things everywhere. And they say, oh, that seems to be okay. And then they send you home. They don't take any notice of when you get the heart palpitations, you know, where it's like do 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 do, and then it's like do 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 do, like it's Mr. Beat. So yeah, I don't want to make this too long anyway, but that's like what my week has been like, and to be honest, my last ever since I got put in that bloody flat, I left the bath on, didn't I, and forgot about it. It's like having dementia, really. No. I don't want to make it sound worse than it really is. It's like having these little blips where you just forget about everything. But they expect you to, like, live at home by yourself, look after yourself. All right. They could have kept me in. I didn't want to. My fault. But if they had done, I would have come home and my animals would have been dead. You know? Starved to death. What sort of stress would that have put on me? That wouldn't have helped, would it? So yeah, that's the kind of week I've had, really. It's been pretty shit. And I want to start streaming again. Just like, all I do is just sit around, do a bit of sweeping up, because I can't manage the Hoover at the moment. Bit of sweeping up. Just try and keep it a bit tidy here. And just watch YouTube or whatever. EastEnders, Coronation Street, blah, blah, blah. I mean, what sort of life's that? It's shit, innit? It's crap. It's crap. Oh, hello, Slinks. You okay, my darling? And Gail. Slinks, I don't know. They just put it down to flare-ups. I don't know. I feel like I'm dying myself. I don't know why my heart has to keep doing all these weird things. It's just, I just feel pretty useless at the moment. Got a new desk for my laptop, so I can start streaming again. Give me something to think about, give me something to do. I can't even put the bloody desk together. I can't work it out. I don't know, maybe there's something missing. Maybe I'll have to go down the second-hand shop and buy a complete desk that they can deliver or something, because I think my days of putting things together are over now. I used to just like look at the picture. I used to like look at the picture on the box and think, yeah. And then I used to just put it together. Whereas now it's like, you know, they say never look at the pictures, don't they? Look at the pictures and like it's more confusing. But I did look at the pictures and yeah, it did make it pretty much much more confusing. And so yeah, I haven't done it and it's been like sat there for about 3 months. But I suppose I'll get round to putting it together one day. Or I'll have to ask my neighbour, one of my kids, when they're not busy, which they always are. And slow process, isn't it? Slow process. And every time you go to the, another thing that pisses me off, every time you go to the bloody doctor, they say, oh, it's fibro related. You know? When I said about the pains that I get in my chest, which has been going on now for a couple of years, and I have had an ECG, and they're like, it's all fine, because it wasn't happening then. They're like, they don't look into it anymore. They're just like, oh, you're all right, bye. And then they send you home. I don't know why they don't send you home, which they said they were going to do, with one of those monitors that monitors it like 48 hours or whatever, because I have had one in the past. And they're like, oh yeah, you do have heart palpitations. They didn't do anything about it. But I just feel I've come to the stage now that I probably won't be here next year. And I do honestly think that. I do. Because, I mean, you can't carry on life like this, can you? I can't do my garden. My ex-husband's let me lend his car, borrow his car, because mine's off the road, because I didn't tax it because I forgot. And so that's parked up there. But how the hell am I meant to sort it out and get it to the garage? I can't do it. So, and I've got old Loafy Boy, my puppy, had him for a bit. And then some bastard stole him from my garden. The people I paid, bought him off. They kept asking for him back, and I'm like, no. And then one night, he disappeared from my garden. No, River was like quarter the size of him, and she didn't. And normally, wherever Leif goes, River goes. So River didn't follow him, which makes me think he didn't escape from the garden. And River had two, like, it's like a taser mark on her. It's gone now. It's like a taser mark on her face there, where she might have been trying to look out the fence or whatever. And because he was hard going, I mean, he was hard going. I mean, Jesus Christ, he used to jump on me. He weighed about 10 ton. Had a friend come with me, went down to the vets. Who should be down there was the breeder that I bought him off. Oh, we'll take him off your hands. I'm like, yeah, I bet you will, you know. And my friend said, look, you're really not coping with him, are you? He's like hurting you a lot. I do have a scar up here somewhere where he bit me. But not nastily, he was only playing. And he said, I think it's probably best if you just let him go. And they're like, yeah, we want him back, you know, etc, etc. We'll pay you for him, because I paid like £700 for him, something like that. And I had all the hassle with the vet. The vet was saying, got to prove it's your dog, even though it was my name on the microchip. But I had to prove I was the, do you know what I mean? I had to take proof of who I was. And then they said he was underweight. He wasn't fucking underweight. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. He wasn't underweight. He was 23 kilos. And he was like, I can't even remember how old he was now. I'm so depressed with it all. He was about 7 months old, between 7 and 8 months old. Husky. Still a puppy. So he should have weighed about 23 kilo at the most. And he weighed 23 kilo. And then I had a row with the flaming nurse down there, the vet. She said, oh, he's underweight. I said, no, he's not. He's not underweight. How can you say he's underweight? He's huge. He's huge. And they're like, well, it's not good letting him out at night. I said, I haven't let him out at night. Obviously, some of the fence, see, I can't mend it. Some of the fence was broken. And although I had bits of wood up there and stuff to stop him getting out, he'd obviously got out there. But I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I think they had to move some stuff to get him out. And they're like, oh, we'll pay you for him. And I mean, I was crying my eyes out. And every time she spoke to me, I'm like, don't speak to me. You know, I'm so upset, so angry. And although he was too much for me, he was. When he got bigger, he was too much for me. Well, we'll give you the money back and all that. I looked her up. I think this should come out, really, because it's public. I looked her up, and she tried to, I'm not saying she did it on purpose, but she tried to kill her kid by giving him morphine. So she was overdosing him. And when he went into hospital, they found out. And so our kid got taken away from her. It is in the paper. I'm not making it up. I could even show you the, I'm using my phone, so it's a bit difficult. I can even show you the news bit about it. So she had her kid taken away from her because she tried to poison him, maybe for his own good. I don't know the full facts. So when I went to the vets to get Leif, she was there holding him. And it's like, what are you doing? Why have you got my dog? Oh, he was running around the street. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. Because if he was out there, then River would have been out there with him. Because she was the one who taught him to run out the door, you know, in the first place. Anyway, the vet was really horrible to me. You know, and saying I was starving my dog. I mean, I'm not crying now. I'm not honest, look. But have been crying my eyes out to think that I would starve my dog. I would never do that. Never. Never. I'd feed my animals before I feed myself. Always. Always have done. But at the end of the day, I thought it's just better if she takes them away before I get any more damage. Because, I mean, he bit me. I mean, so much blood. I had so much blood all the time from him. He was only playing. He was only a puppy. A big puppy. But I'm just not strong enough, really, to look after him. So it was for the best thing. At the end of the day, although it was hard to come to terms with. But they took him and she was supposed to give me my money back. I don't know where he is now. I don't know. She probably has sold him. Because I didn't get him done because he was too young. I was going to wait till he was 1, then I was going to get, you know, he was too young. So I wouldn't be surprised if she sold him. She said she'd keep in contact with me. I could see him whenever I wanted. And she would give me the money back. And I thought, because I spent so much on him, like beds, crates, toys, food. You know, I mean, dogs, they ain't cheap, are they? And she never gave me a penny. She never gave me a penny. So I think she most probably... Oh, and then she... Not that I use Facebook much anyway, but I used to go on there to keep in contact with her and the rest of the people that had the puppies. And then she blocked me straight away. So she's obviously not going to pay me for him. She probably sold him again. And I was just so angry. I'm not an angry person. I'm really am a forgiving person. But when it comes to my kids and my animals, you know, I love them. And I'm not going to tell you what I wanted to do to her. I won't, because I get myself banned off here. But I probably wouldn't have. But I wanted to, you know. But I don't take River where I used to take her because that's where I met her with her dog. So, but God help her if I bump into her. It'll be just shouting. I won't lay a finger on her, although I feel like it. I won't lay a finger on her, I won't touch her. But I will shout at her. So that's what brought on all the stress. There was the having to move out here and going in the flat. That was quite stressful. Come back here. They never finished my house properly. I'm still tidying up now from all that time ago. There's just dust everywhere. And spiders. There's spiders on my ceiling. They just seem to appear from nowhere. I don't like... there's 4 up there. Don't like killing spiders. But I will find a way of getting rid of them somehow. But yeah, it's just like gone downhill since I moved back here. And I thought things would look up since I came home. But it's just got worse. So, me being me, which is silly really. I think if I move somewhere else, things are going to get better. But they never do. But I might think about it. I don't know. I just got to get this place. Oh, Leif, he completely wrecked my garden. I got a couple of cats buried in my garden. One who died under natural causes. One got knocked down by a car. Which is very sad. And he was trying to dig them up. And it was when we were getting all that rain. That's why I called him Leif Rain. Because it rained every single day I had him. He brought mud in. Dug up plants, brought them in. He was a nightmare, but I loved him. You know, he was my dog. And who has a right to come round, charge you all that money for a dog, and then steal him back? But I don't want him back. I do want him back, but I can't have him back due to my illness. And I should never have got him in the first place. But it's not fair on him, is it? And River misses him too. Don't you, Riv? I'm going to go now because I'm just yakking, and I would say move to Spain. They've just been invaded. That's they usually go to nowadays. It's all in the head. It makes me furious. Yes, Gail. They do. These pains I've been getting in my chest now for years. She said, oh, you probably strained it because of the fibro. You know, they said I had COPD back along. I had to wait a few years for the test. I got it, and I happened to be clear that day. No, you haven't got COPD. It's just straining yourself from coughing, you know. Why am I coughing? You're just on your own these days, aren't you? Just on your own. So, what's the point? What's the point? I know this sounds a bit rough and I shouldn't be saying it, but when I think it's time to go, I think I'll just go. I mean, who wants all this running in and out of bloody hospital and sleeping in the flipping corridor? I mean, that was horrible. I didn't get no sleep all night, and I wrapped this blanket around my head to keep really bright lights. Didn't have anybody with me. Everybody else had, like, family going and getting them drinks. I'm like, can I have a drink, please? Drink of water. Yeah, we'll get you one. They didn't. I'm like, can you tell me where the toilet is, please? Oh, you can't get out of your bed. You know, and it's like you feel even worse in there than you would be if you stayed home. I know it's not the nurse's fault. I mean, they were all really nice, especially the ambulance people. They were lovely. And I give so many thanks to the people who dropped me home. You know, who found me sitting on the pavement. And many thanks to the guy who dropped me home from Exeter. Although he told me his life story and he used to be a very naughty person, let's just put it that way. And he had like a mattress in the back of his van. And I'm like, uh-oh. But I thought, I was in that mood. You know, you get in those moods, don't you? And you think, if you're going to kill me, just do it. You know, I just don't care anymore. You know. So, anyway, I've just had a really shit few months. It's not been nice at all. But, like they say, things can only get better, can't they? Sorry I've not been speaking to anybody. I just haven't had it in me to be able to find any conversation about anything, you know? Still watching Nancy Guthrie and stuff like that. Moved to Spain, Slinks, they've just been invaded. I know they have. And there's all those fires as well, aren't there? The bloody fires and stuff over there. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe moving into a flat or something uptown. They got these, they're really big, like, you know, the ones with the high ceilings and low windows, so you can just put your bed in front of the window, look out the window and just watch people walking past because it's in the town. But then you still have to get to the flat, which is up 3 flights of stairs. So, I don't know. This house has never been the same since it flooded. Like those strange people in here. Just, you know, sometimes where you just don't feel settled, you don't feel right, you don't feel like you belong in the right place. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. And it's like, yeah, it's horrible. Anyway, I don't want to moan anymore. Just wanted to come on. Don't know why my phone won't go horizontal. Couldn't even be bothered to find out why, to be honest. Rev, come here. You're going to come and say goodbye? Don't run away from me. Come here. There she is. That's my babe. Oh. Now say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say bye. Bye. You silly girl, aren't you? What would we do without you, huh? So anyway, I'm going to go now. I don't know if this will stay up here or not. Probably not, because it's one of those portrait ones, isn't it? It doesn't matter. Does it, Riv? Huh? He's spying. He's spying. Find something to do for the rest of the afternoon. Time is it? 3 o'clock. And I'll just try and, if I can get my desk together, I'll just try and get rid of some furniture first to get it out of the way. But once again, I've got nobody to help me carry it out. So what I do, get an axe and chop it up in the house. Difficult. But I suppose I'll get there in the end. Look at this state of it, honestly. It was my youngest granddaughter's birthday yesterday. And of course, as per usual, I was taking all the pictures. And then my granddaughter, oh, can I use your phone? I'm like, yeah, okay. She took a picture of me and I'm like, Jesus Christ, who the hell is that? And it was me. And it's like an 84-year-old woman, 85, 90 even. And it's like, do I really look like that? And then, of course, you lose your confidence, don't you? You think, oh, God, is that me? Maybe if I dye my hair or something. I've just been letting it go grey because I just don't care anymore. Or maybe I should care. Got to get to the stage where I do care. It's pretty difficult at the moment. So anyway, guys, she knows when I says guys, don't you? You remember from all that time ago, don't you? Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day and probably watch a bit more Nancy Guthrie. My head's full of it. I still don't know what's happened to her. Although I do think it's quite possible that Charlie could have had another child when he was working in Sonora. And maybe Nancy, you know, she would have been jealous. She would have been peed off about it. Especially back then. Things like that didn't happen back then, did they? Well, they did, but they were swept under the carpet. Maybe she didn't want anything to do with this other child. And maybe he or she, probably he, is now taking revenge. Maybe Savannah, Annie, Cameron, maybe they were all in touch and Nancy didn't like it. We don't know, do we? I don't know what else to think. I mean, who would go and snatch an 84-year-old woman? Makes no sense, does it? But anyway, guys. Let me know your thoughts on that, because if I do manage to sort my desk out and bring my computer stuff all back downstairs again, I had to take it all upstairs because Leif was chewing it all up. Then I might do like a proper stream on it, but I think I saw one person put it in the comments somewhere. And I thought, I remember thinking that a long time ago. I wonder if that is a possibility. I don't know. I think Carlos, his eyes are just like the parrot. Can't get Carlos out of my head. Don't think Luke's got any. I mean, he could have something to do with it. It could have been about like 5 of them, couldn't there? Don't know, do you, Riv? But to me, it makes perfect sense that there could have been another kid. I haven't worked the dates out, but there was was it 30 miles up the road? There was a guy, I think he was 38, who murdered his mother. Why would he do that? Maybe she was going to say something. But that's just one of those silly things, isn't it? And I have to work out the dates because Charles died in 1988? So he or she, probably he, would have had to have been born before then. And I mean, if he just snubbed them because Nancy's like, this is your family. And Savannah, a lot of the time she's saying, our mum. So of course it wouldn't have been, I don't like saying illegitimate, but you know what I mean. The other persons would have been their dad, but not their mum. So, I don't know, it could be something like that, or who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'm going now, guys. So, hopefully I'll be in a better mood next time. Alright? Oh, I don't even know if I'm streaming or not. I presume it is. Oh yeah, it does say live. Okay, guys. I'll see you soon. Maybe we'll play some games or something once I get myself in a better mood. Have a bit of fun. I hear, I don't know what to call him, the Thing's back. No, you would be. As long as he don't cause no trouble, then that's fine. Do what he wants. As long as he don't start picking on me. Or anyone else for that matter. Okay, so I'll see you all soon. I will be back, I promise. I promise. Not that anyone really cares. I seem to have lost all my followers now. So I'll have to start again. But I will be back soon, and I just thought I'd just do a quick catch up. Okay. Lots of love. Blessed be. And I do hope the rest of your summer is going to go better than mine. Love you all, guys. Bye-bye.